Hello, welcome to Granny's Story Time. This book is called Little Owl's New Friend by Debi Gliori and illustrated by Alison Brown, and it's by Bloomsbury Publishing House. So thank you so much for listening to another story from Granny's Story Time. And the whole purpose of this channel is just to share reading and a love of books so that maybe you will be inspired to go to the library and pick up your very own books to read and thumb through. And you might even look for one of these books in the library shelf because there's nothing like holding a real book. Okay, thank you, and let's read about Little Owl's New Friend. Little Owl's New Friend. Little Owl was playing feeding time at the zoo with Hedge. It was Hedge's turn to be the hungry lion, and Little Owl was dinner. "Come on, Hedge," said Little Owl. "I can hear you. Be a proper lion. Pretend you're about to gobble me up. Go rah!" I would not want to be a proper lion. Food. Nope. "Oh my goodness," said Mummy Owl. "What a scary lion. Luckily, Small Squirrel has come to play. She'll rescue you from that hungry lion." Little Owl looked up. There was a small something holding on to Mummy Owl. "No," said Little Owl. "No, no, no, no." "Oh dear," said Mummy Owl. "No," said Little Owl. "I don't want to play with Small Squirrel. I want Hedge to be a lion, and I want and go roar and gobble me up." Mummy Owl blinked. "What a pity," she said. "We brought cinnamon buns to feed your lion, but if it's not very hungry, we'll give them to the bears in the bushes instead." Little Owl's eyes grew wide. "Bears? In the bushes?" And he ran off to investigate. Small Squirrel trailed behind. The cinnamon buns smelled so delicious, and she reached out a paw. Surely the bears wouldn't mind. Five buns later, Little Owl and Small Squirrel were back. "Mummy," squeaked Little Owl, "I can't find those bears anywhere." "But something has eaten the buns. They've all gone." "Really?" said Mummy Owl, staring at Small Squirrel. "Maybe it was a snaffleworm. So greedy. They're always popping up at picnics and stealing all the sandwiches. Only the best hunters can find their nest." Is the popperworms? Or snaffleworms, sorry. "That's me. That's what I am," interrupted Small Squirrel. "I'm the best hunter. My mummy says that I'm the best hunter that ever was in the whole forest. Yes, in fact, I'm the best hunter in the whole world, in the universe. Come on, Little Owl. Come and watch me hunt. I'll find their nest. I'll hunt and I'll hunt and I'll find where they're hiding. And, hey, what are they called again?" "Snaffleworms," sighed Little Owl. Small Squirrel was making his ears wilt. "Mummy," said Little Owl, "I'm playing with the something, but it talks too much." "I heard," said Mummy Owl, pegging washing out to dry. "Hopefully the noise will keep the hush-hush away." "The hush-hush?" said Little Owl. "What's that?" "Oh," said Mummy Owl, "nothing important. Totally harmless. Harmless, you probably won't even see it. It's, well, kind of like a sort of ghost." "Is it like a ghost?" said Little Owl. "Ghosts don't scare me," squeaked Small Squirrel. "I'll show them. I'm so brave. I'm the bravest small squirrel in the world, my mummy says." What's the thing hiding behind you? It's a ghost, said Little Owl. Wow, I want my mummy, said Small Squirrel. And she flung herself down on the ground and began to cry. Little Owl didn't like to see Small Squirrel crying. He wrapped his little wings around Small Squirrel and hugged her tight. Don't cry, said Little Owl. It's all right. I'm here. I'm here to protect you. Look, it's only a sheet. It's not a ghost after all. Small Squirrel blinked and nodded. Little Owl was right. Small Squirrel, said Little Owl, I've got a really good idea. Can you roar really loud? Ooh, rah, said the hush-hush, lurching into the kitchen. Eek, said Mummy Owl. Where's my little owl? Where's our small squirrel? What have you done with them? Rah, chomp snort, said the hush-hush. Our tummies are empty. We're so hungry. Where's our dinner? Small Squirrel didn't stop talking while she ate 2 bowls of acorn soup, 5 seedy crackers, and 2½ slices of hazelnut cream pie. And after supper, Small Squirrel's mummy came to take her home. As they left, Little Owl could still hear Small Squirrels talking non-stop. It's very dark, said Small Squirrel. Hold my paw, Mummy. We saw bears and lions, and there was a hush-hush. Can I go back to visit the owls again? Little Owl is my bestest friend ever. You've made a very talkative new friend, said Mummy Owl, tucking in Little Owl. Yes, yawned Little Owl. Small Squirrel is so funny, and she can roar like a proper lion. I hope she comes to play again. And then at long last silence fell in the owl house. Little Owl hugged his very quiet best friend Hedge, and soon he was fast asleep. And that's the end of this fabulous little book called Little Owl's New Best Friend. And what it kind of tells us is that while someone may not feel like they're really special to you as a friend, or they might annoy you a little bit, if you take the time to get to really know them and to really understand their character, they might be the best thing that's ever happened to you. So let's look beyond the cover and dig deep so that we get to know the real person. Thank you for watching Granny's Story Time, and I hope you've really enjoyed this book, and I'll see you next time we read another book on Granny's Story Time. Bye-bye.